Hello random people on the internet and welcome back to a brand new video of Valley Derail. And today I'm going to be showing you a little bit more of me playing this game, but I'm not going to do the same thing as last time where I did a freight haul. No, I'm going to do a shunting. I'm going to do shunting. So, like I said in the last video, go into the station office and see what jobs are here. So there's this one, which is 10,000, it's this long, blah blah blah. I've already handpicked these, and I believe this one might be a good one because it pays out 14,000. It is relatively light, and it's only 2 drop-offs, so it should be pretty quick. So, the train I'm going to be using today is something a bit different, and it is quite far away. So, yeah. This is the engine I'm going to be using. It's known as the DE2, I believe, and it's the engine you start off with in the game. All those engines in the back over here you don't get. Wow, that's a lot of DE6s. You don't get until way later in the game. This is the train you start off with, your little shunter. And it's called a shunter for a reason. The jobs that I'm doing is going to be about shunting. So, I have this here. And I probably should find out where my job is. So I'll get back to you in a second. Okay, I found the job. It's over here at track C4 inbound. And what's that noise? Never mind. Yeah, C4 inbound. And yeah, in a couple seconds here you probably should see me coupling up into this train. One thing I forgot to mention, startup procedure. So you just walk in, and the layout is very different to those big things over there. This thing is actually relatively easy. Although it's a bit, you can't really see the headlights. The indicator lights, I think they're called that. But anyway, so how I do it is headlights, cab light, which turn these all on. Fan is being used. This is a mod, it's a bell. But yeah, this is the whole startup thing. You go 1, 2, 3. This breaker right here is like the emergency. See? If one of these are down, that goes down. But if one of these are up, this one doesn't care. These two other ones. This is the starting. If you go that way, it turns the engine off. If you go this way, it turns the engine on. Now that the engine's on, you just release the independent brake, and then you put this in forward and wait for the brake pipe to get to 4 bar of pressure. I did see on my last video that I did get a lot of support and my audio was a bit too quiet, so hopefully I fixed it, and if I'm too loud you can still tell me. Because again, I'm still relatively new to this YouTube thing. Anyway, close to 4 bar pressure, so I'll just go forward. And yeah, you should see me coupling into the other trains over there in just a second here. Alright, that's us connected in. Then I grab the hose, connect the hose, pull this, then pull that, pull this, under there, twist that, and there we go. I'm locked onto the train. Now that I've done that, I go grab my job, and then I go validate it. That's not the right job. This is the right job. There we go. Where is the... Oh yeah, it's over here. Alright, see you in a second. Alright, 2 seconds has passed. Here we go. Now I validate the job. And as we can see, we need to take it to C1L, which is thankfully, on the same track, which is just this one right here. One thing I forgot to tell you guys about last time, which I'm glad I'm bringing up today, is there's a really nifty tool you can use in this game. You see, if you're in the engine, you see how you can't exactly look at the back? Yeah, there's a thing called the locomotive remote. It's basically like this device that is used as like a remote control for your engine. So how it works is, you put the power on, and put pair loco, and that's pretty much it. But for this little thing, I'm just gonna, actually, you know what, yeah, I'll use it. So the controls are F5 and F6 to go in reverse or forward, F2 to go throttle up by 1 or 2, and yeah, relatively easy. Should be relatively easy anyway. I do want to say, I do really thank the appreciation on my last video of this game, because 40-ish views now, and it's only been 10 days. Honestly, yeah, thank you. And again, like, sub if you want any more content like this. And yeah, hopefully you enjoy this, because I certainly enjoy this game. And I'm glad they're having their update soon, so I can show you more of the funny Rail of the Valley bits. Anyway, that's enough from future me, and I'll see you later. One nifty thing you can do with this remote is you can stand pretty much anywhere and control the train, like that one over there. So that means I could be controlling it from up here, on top of that container, maybe over there. But it does have a distance. There's a distance for how far away you can use this thing. So yeah, I like that part of the game too, because then you gotta realize you can't get too far away. Now that we're in the loading yard, then you go over to this thing, which is called the unloader or loader. This thing's basically used to unload or load trains like this one here. And for me, I'm going to unload them. You can now see that they're all unloaded. And the next page here tells me, hey, move these set of cards to one track and this card to another. But I'm using this wrong way around. So step 5 is going to be next, but step 6 is this one right here. This one I need to move. As you can see by the correlating 303 and 303. So what I do is I just unhook the train. I grab this guy, inch it forward relatively quickly now because everything's so light. And I'm also missing half a train. But yeah. Now we're lined in to 2C, which is the yard I need to drop this container at. I'll tell you what, you can cut that out if you want. That thing that I just did right there is something called a fly shunt. It's useful for when you're passing by ours or when you just want to drop something off. And yeah, I will say, shunting is really just, there's not much to talk about it. It's kind of just self-explanatory, sort of. Okay, now this rest of the train, well yeah, the rest of the train needs to go to B1S, which is this next track over here. So I'll have that done in a second, and then you should probably see it. That was almost a disaster. One of the great features of this controller is when you're in a train, it's kind of hard to see the signal. So you can use the remote from an angle to see the train, but also see the signal, to see if you're past the signal or not. Because if you're not, then you might end up with some spaghetti physics. Which honestly can get quite funny at sometimes. Did I pass that switch? Also, sometimes you might want to go over and check, and no, I did not. Just barely didn't, too. Oh, that sucks. Alright, now I'm over near what was this yard? B1S, sorry. And yeah, just waiting for the train to arrive. And that pretty much is it. Like I said, there's not much to shunting. Because, well, it's just you get a selected piece of train and you just take it into your yard for either storage or to put in a line that you can take it away to somewhere else, like the last video. But yeah, it's relatively simple to do, and I will say it can get a little bit boring at some times, but sometimes it's also pretty fun. Hopefully these tracks, yeah, okay, these tracks are lined the right way. So I'll come back to you when this train dunks into that train. Or sorry, what is it? Dunk? Yeah, dunk until it dunks into that train. There we go. Alright, here comes the train. And dunk. Oh boy. Okay, that was a strong dunk right there. Wow, okay. Yeah. Now, when I connect this, because I do that a lot, now the job should be done. Usually, I'll take this back to the repair shop, get it repaired, and blah blah blah. But this time, I'm just gonna leave it. So yeah, what I would do now is I would grab the job that I've completed, scroll back to the first page, and just all the way to the station office and turn it in. So we did that in 14... Annoying sometimes. We did that in 14 minutes. We did all of the tasks. We got 7,000 extra in time bonus, which is pretty nice. We did really well, and there are no environmental damage, which is good. So yeah, that's going to be for this video of just shunting. Again, now this time I would actually like you to comment down below, because I'm mixed between two things. I either could do a Subnautica playthrough, which would be pretty fun, or I could continue playing continue playing this game. So yeah, you decide. I'll put it tall. And yeah, thanks for watching this video too. If you like it, subscribe, like, follow for more videos, because there will be more content like this coming out relatively soon actually. So yeah, have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you later then. Goodbye.